Hello. Today's learning objective is geometrical notes for pyramid, cone, and sphere. They're all very related to each other. I'll start by just reading the definitions, which we have at the top here for pyramid, cone, and sphere. Now, pyramid has a base or a bottom that can be any polygon. Polygon means more than one side, with three or more triangular faces, which means triangle sides, that meet at the top, and the top is called the apex. The apex is the top. They use that in language in a lot of other ways too. A cone is very much like a pyramid. It's a solid that has a circular base though, and one vertex or one point. And that one point is at the apex. Most cones are right cones, which means that the apex is directly on top of the center of the circle. And right solids have a bunch of extra stuff that you'll study later on in your math skills. Sphere is a figure that is three-dimensional and circular. Technically, all of the points of the sphere are the exact same or equal distance from the center. And we think of spheres as balls or the earth. So I drew some pictures just to help clear things up. And here are the volume formulas, which you're going to need really when talking about any of these. Most of the time you're using volume formulas in middle school math. 1/3 the area of the base times the height. The base is not just one line. The area of the base means the area of this whole bottom. You take 1/3 of it and times it by the height. The height is actually not labeled here. It's how far the bottom center is from the top center. It's not one of these slanty lines. If I was slanted all sideways standing up, that's not my height. It's from the floor to the very top. So that line would be the height. The volume 1/3 area of base times height is actually the same for the cone too, but it looks a little different. That's because the base is a circle. 1/3 the area of the base. This section here of the note is actually the area of a circle formula. So this is 1/3 times the area of a circle formula times the height, which is the exact same note, but it looks a little bit different because the area of the base is a special formula for circles. Again, the height is from the very top point to the bottom middle. So this would be the height. This line here is called the slant height, which you will study later on in life when doing things with triangles. And then sphere, or to find out how much space fills up the inside of your basketball or soccer ball or volleyball, is 4/3 times pi times radius cubed. So it's kind of like these other ones. There's fractions, except for it's a 4 on top. Technically, this is 1 and 1/3 times pi times radius cubed. Remember, pi, we're going to use 3.14 for all of these. Now let's give these some use. Good luck.